Hello again, Aggies. Welcome to the Aggie Sports Report. I'm Ashley Corley.
And I'm Ian Deere. It may be a bye week for the football team, but we have a great lineup for you in today's show.
That's right. We're here in Corporate Sports Center where the volleyball team is preparing for their next matchup.
And what better way to start off our show than to dive right into volleyball?
That's right. The volleyball team recently had their first home game against the Citadel.
From Anderson, North Carolina, number 4.
The Aggies played at home after starting off their season with 10 consecutive road games. The Aggies got off to a slow start in front of their fans, despite sophomore Gina Daniels putting up 5 kills and a season-high 11 digs. The Aggies lost their first 2 sets, 25-15 and 25-13. Junior Andrea Evans put up 5 kills and 4 block assists, giving the Aggies the lead in their third set, 25-24, 1 point away from victory. But the Citadel was able to rally back to steal the game from the Aggies with a final score 27-25. Man, that third game was so close. We almost had our first home win.
Well, we're still a young team, so all we need to do is fight through this loss and focus coming together as a team.
Speaking of coming together, let's introduce you to A&T's volleyball team.
My name is Andrea Evans. I'm a junior from Oxford, North Carolina, and I'm a middle blocker.
My name is Chelsea Fox. I'm a sophomore setter, and I'm from Denver, Colorado.
My name is Tatiana Cooper. I'm a sophomore from Chicago, Illinois, and I play outside hitter. True.
I'm Devontae Reese from Creedmoor, North Carolina. I'm a sophomore outside hitter.
My name is Gina Daniels. I'm a sophomore middle hitter from Houston, Texas.
Well, we mostly have sophomores on the team, so they'll be looking for some leadership and not just from Coach Clifton.
And the player they'll be looking to is a player who leads by example, junior Chelsea Fox.
At center, a 5'10" sophomore from Parker, Colorado, number 3, Chelsea Paige Fox.
It's been difficult because I've never been a setter before, so it's a completely new position for me. But Coach tells me I'm picking up on it, so I think I'm doing well. With this position that I have to communicate a lot more than I used to have to. I have to tell them what to run and everything like that, like what to hit.
Chelsea embraced the role. She's taken it on wholeheartedly, and she's worked really, really hard. She's been open-minded. She's been listening. She's understanding the game. So we're really proud with the way that she's come along.
Well, Coach Clifton is in his first year as volleyball coach, and so is our new baseball coach, Joel Sanchez.
That's right. Our own Desiree Gutierrez sat down with Coach Sanchez to see what he had to say about the upcoming season.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with the new baseball coach, Joel Sanchez. Welcome to A&T. What brought you to Aggie Land?
Thank you very much. Baseball and the weather.
I hear you're familiar with the MEAC. Tell us about your coaching experience.
Very familiar with the MEAC. I coached 8.5 years at Bethune-Cookman. 7 out of those 8 years we won the conference championship. The other conference championship coming to North Carolina A&T actually in 2005. So we have a little bit of championship experience here as well. So we're hoping to bring and continue that with the Aggies here at North Carolina A&T.
Okay, what is your vision for the team?
Well, we have a very good quality returning group. We didn't lose very many guys. We only lost 2 key guys from last year's team. The returning group is the core group, and I think we're ready to win right off the bat. So that's going to be our goal right off.
I heard you play professionally.
In Mexico a few years. That was a quick minor league stint in Mexico, and I had a good time.
How would you describe your coaching style?
Coaching style, we're going to work hard. We're going to outwork everybody in this conference, and if not everybody in the country. We're going to work hard. We're going to be aggressive, smart aggressive, and it's going to show on the field. We're going to be a hustle team, scrappy bunch of guys.
You met with the team. You have a lot of talent coming back?
Like I said, we do. The main 2 guys that left is Xavier Macklin that got drafted by the Oakland Athletics, and he is now in professional baseball. And our probably our number 1 pitcher from last year, Nick Olker, is gone. But for the majority of the pitching staff, we have the returning guys and a few new arms that are going to be contributors as well. Offensively and defensively, everybody's back, with the exception of Macklin, and it's a solid group.
Well, again, welcome to A&T. I'm Desiree Gutierrez. Back to you guys.
Well, sounds like Coach is the man with a plan and knows exactly what's in store for his team.
But what's in store for us? After the break, we'll give you a preview of A&T's game against Coastal Carolina.
The College of Arts and Sciences is the largest college at North Carolina A&T in terms of students, faculty, and number of courses taught. Our students gather to research the causes of climate change and meteorology, study human depression and social work and biology, and perform on Broadway. The university and community relax in the cradle of arts and sciences through WNAA, the University Gallery, our HD TV studio, and the award-winning University Marching Band. Visit us online.
In the College of Engineering, we build bridges from the simple to the complex. We have graduate and undergraduate programs in 6 departments. Our students and faculty study topics that touch your life today and affect your world tomorrow. In the College of Engineering, we make the future now. For more information, visit us online.
Welcome back to the Aggie Sports Report. I am so glad this bye week is over.
I know you were probably depressed.
I was, after the loss to App State, it kind of left like a bad taste in my mouth.
Well, get your taste buds ready for this game against Coastal Carolina.
Whitney Jeffries has a preview. Tell it, Whitney.
This will be the 3rd meeting between the Aggies and Coastal Carolina. The Chanticleers have won both previous meetings. The Aggies will go up against a Big South team for just the 6th time in school history. If the Aggies win this Saturday, it will be their first win over such a school since their 38-30 victory at Liberty in 1933.
We need to get a lot better this week, and we need to be better than we were during the off week. So hopefully we could continue to make improvements and to start developing and being a decent football team.
Coach Broadway is not sure of the team's confidence after a full bye week and a loss to Appalachian State the previous week.
I know going into the App game, I think they felt pretty good about themselves and where we are as a football team. And I think, it was only one game. It's one game, but it was the way we lost the game.
The Aggies' offense was actually moderately successful against Appalachian State. The Aggies went inside the App State 30-yard line 4 times during the game.
We've been a fairly decent team as far as protecting the football in the past, and that's where we got to get back, where we're really protecting the football. And if we can do that, eliminate some mistakes, then I think we can develop into being a good football team.
North Carolina A&T will honor the 1991 MEAC football championship team on Saturday as a part of the 20th year anniversary to celebrate the accomplishment. I'm Whitney Jeffries for the Aggie Sports Report.
Do you smell that? Smells like opportunity for the Aggies. I know Coach is ready to get that loss out of his system. I got to sit down and talk to him about it. Okay, Coach, thanks for being with us today. Opportunity is a word that comes to mind when you're coming out of a bye week. Are you guys ready, rested to go up against Coastal Carolina?
Hopefully. I think we got to work on some things that we need to work on as far as fundamentals. And we will see Saturday if we made any progress as far as a football team, but the kids are working pretty hard, and I think they're doing, for the most part, what we ask them to do. And we just need to get better, as a total football team.
All right, how has the defense progressed during the off week?
Man, I hope better. We got a lot of work to do, and we're just so small defensively. When I look at our defensive end at 215 pounds, and Tyree Hearns, I look at our defensive tackles at 240, 250 pounds. We're just undersized in there, but they're giving us the effort that we're asking for the most part, and technique-wise, we need to get a lot better. But we just get overmatched sometime in there because of our size.
How about the offensive line?
Adequate, and I think they've taken some steps, and I think they compete a little bit. We just got to get a little bit better on some of our assignments, but for the most part, I think they compete fairly decent most of the time.
Okay, how do you avoid coming out rusty after a bye week?
I don't know. I wish I had that. I would sell it, and we all retire and move to the coast. But, you just got to work on the things that you work on, and hopefully you can get better. And that's what we try to do, just work on basic fundamentals. We did a lot of individual work this week on individual technique and fundamentals, and hopefully it'll show this weekend.
Okay. What do you know about Coastal Carolina?
Good football team. They co-champions of their conference last year. And the first couple games they played really well and won, and then they went up against Georgia, who they can't match up with Georgia. So they got beat pretty good, but that's no indication of what type of football team they have. I think they're a pretty good football team.
Okay, a good team, but they've also had some struggles with turnovers. Is a turnover battle the key to the game?
Well, turnover is always important in a game, and that's what we hadn't been able to do very successful here in the first 2 games. We've turned over more than I can ever remember a team of ours turning it over, so we've got to be taking a lot better than what we have, and if we can create some turnovers, that would be a plus on our side, but they need to turn over for us, because I feel like we're somewhat outmanned numbers-wise, so we need to create some turnovers, but turnovers is something you create sometimes too, and we hadn't done a very good job of taking the ball away.
All right, your offensive coordinator, Coach Pizzo, is he familiar with Coastal Carolina from his days at Gardner-Webb?
Of course, they've played them in the past, and they played them last year. And of course, we have the first couple of games on them, so we've been studying that for a week now, and hopefully we can get a plan together that's going to give us a chance to be successful.
Okay, the players may be rested, and they're trying to forget about what happened at App State. Are the coaches ready?
Oh, we're definitely ready. But we don't play, so it's easy for us to get ready. But I think the kids are excited too, and I think they're still excited and want to go out and get the taste out of their mouths and go out and play a lot better than we did last week. Because I think we're a better football team than what we showed at App State, and there were signs during the course of that game where I thought we played really well and showed really well, and there was times where we didn't play well and didn't show well. So we just need to piece together and learn how to play for 60 minutes.
Okay, Coach, I don't know what a Chanticleer is, but I know we got some dogs, so we'll see what you do on Saturday.
And some cats. Okay.
Cats and dogs? What was that about?
Trying to get our 2 boys ready to carry them to golf tournament before practice, right? 12 cats live across the road. Our door's open. Screen's broke. We need to get a new screen door, but the screen's broke, so you can come in through the screen, but you can't get back out of it. I turn and look, there's a little kitty cat in our kitchen. So I said, "What are you doing in here, little kitty cat?" By that time, the cat turns, tries to get back out. That screen won't go that way. Cat starts going, meow, all crazy. And I told our players, we need more dogs. Bo's barking in the back. I have to go shut Bo up. Mel's like, "What's going on?" I said, "There's a cat in the house." "Cat in the house?" I said, "Yeah, there's a cat in the house." So I told our players, I tried to let it out the front door. Meow, meow, the cat's still going crazy in there. And I told our players, you need to be more like a dog. We don't need a bunch of cats in here looking in the mirror. Do I look good? I got my extra bands on. I got my other shoes on. Be a dog. We don't need no meows. We don't need no cats. We need more dogs.
Well, I think we all, as football coaches, talk about the same thing. He just went public with it, and what he's saying is you need more tough guys on the field, and you need more fighters on the field, and that's what you call dogs, and we all need more than what we have.
Well, that's one way to get the team pumped up, but we already have our dogs.
True. When we come back, we'll give you a look at a side of wide receiver Wallace Miles that you've never seen before.
Stay tuned.
This is our world. It's a place of wonder, a place of opportunity. It's also a place that graduates of North Carolina A&T State University enter with grand ambition. Classrooms, hospitals, corner offices, laboratories. These are the places where our students flourish. It's proof our graduates leave here prepared for the careers that await them. It's why you'll find Aggies everywhere, making a difference in the world.
The College of Arts and Sciences is the largest college at North Carolina A&T in terms of students, faculty, and number of courses taught. Our students gather to research the causes of climate change and meteorology, study human depression and social work and biology, and perform on Broadway. The university and community relax in the cradle of arts and sciences through WNAA, the University Gallery, our HDTV studio, and the award-winning University Marching Band. Visit us online.
Welcome back, Aggies. Now, before the break, we focused on the team.
Now, let's focus on the player. Wallace Miles initially walked on as a kicker his freshman year. He now has a chance to be the only receiver to lead the team in receptions all 4 years.
Wallace Miles, senior wide receiver from Atlanta, Georgia.
Consistency is defined by Webster's dictionary as marked by harmony, regularity, or steady continuity. For the Aggie football team, wide receiver Wallace Miles has been the poster boy of consistency. The senior from Atlanta, Georgia is poised to become the first A&T wide receiver ever to lead the team in receptions 4 straight years. Miles is currently ranked 3rd all-time in receptions at A&T. He is 5 receptions shy of moving into 2nd place, and there's a possibility he could be number 1 before the year is over.
Of course, you don't want to think about the records, but I have peaked at them. If I average 7 catches a game, I reach it.
Miles was a teammate of current A&T quarterback Lewis Kendall at Westlake High School in Atlanta. And the few passes he caught were from quarterback Cam Newton. Yes, that's the same Cam Newton who is now the quarterback of the NFL's Carolina Panthers.
My hands hurt a little bit still now, but I mean, it was cool. He was a cool guy. He was a clown. Liked to have fun, but when we got on the field, it was time to work.
Miles wasn't highly recruited out of high school, and A&T brought him to Greensboro to be our field goal kicker.
Came here, and the only reason I think I got on the team because I could kick. They didn't have a kicker at the time, but I always knew that I had the ability to play receiver. I brought out a pair of kicking shoes, and I wore them at the starter practice, and I brought a pair of receiving shoes that had a little longer cleats, and I switched cleats in the middle of practice and went over with the receivers. Honestly, I was told I shouldn't play receiver no more.
Away from the field,
you are the greatest to ever play the position. You are our safety who plays with no restriction.
Miles enjoys writing. This is a poem he wrote about his father.
On my worst day, you're my best friend. On my best, you're the same.
His words are carved with the same precision as he runs his pass routes.
To get my emotions out instead of putting them out there in front of people. I can't recite too well, but I like to write.
Whatever records Miles holds after the season, he hopes to see them broken soon.
To me, I haven't done a whole lot. We haven't won as many games as I wanted to. So if they come up and break my records in the next 3 years, then that's fine. I really look at them as the future of A&T.
His ego is as humble as the words he writes.
When God created you, he put in you the blueprint. Father of the world, a man truly heaven sent.
Felicia Lawrence, Aggie Sports Report.
Well, we'll have to take a break, but when we come back, we'll have the 4-on-1 on new track and field director, Coach Tony Vinny.
We'll be right back.
In the College of Engineering, we build bridges from the simple to the complex. We have graduate and undergraduate programs in 6 departments. Our students and faculty study topics that touch your life today and affect your world tomorrow. In the College of Engineering, we make the future now. For more information, visit us online.
So these are the big times now, all right? You're with the Aggie Inside. I know you're used to doing like football and basketball things, but I mean, let me tell you, we're on a whole different level. But you know, stay the same, you know?
Evan, wait a minute. What's going on here? There's lights, there's camera. What is this?
Ashley, hey.
Hey.
What are you doing here?
I'm here to tape the show.
See, you were late. So what happened was, I thought it'd be cool to have a backup host.
A backup? So you're replacing me?
Not replacing, no. Just he's on standby just in case anything happens.
Standby.
You know,
Okay.
I mean, think about it. Think about this though. You know, look, he's the bulldog, right? So the girls automatically love him. I mean, look at that face. Look at him. He's just all right. And then also he appeals to guys because listen, he's macho. He's big.
Evan, he can't even talk.
Well, that's okay. He's got character. He's charismatic, Ashley.
Evan, okay, look, it's either me or the bulldog. Which one? You're thinking about it. Wow. Okay.
But he's the bulldog.
Whatever.
Ashley, wait. Ashley, come here. We can fix this. We can do something different.
This is our world. It's a place of wonder, a place of opportunity. It's also a place that graduates of North Carolina A&T State University enter with grand ambition. Classrooms, hospitals, corner offices, laboratories. These are the places where our students flourish. It's proof our graduates leave here prepared for the careers that await them. It's why you'll find Aggies everywhere making a difference in the world.
We're back and we're talking track.
That's right. Our own Letitia Farrington caught up with Coach Vaney to talk to him about his new position as Director of Track and Field.
Hi, I'm Letitia Farrington, here with Director of North Carolina A&T's Track and Field, Tony Vaney. Welcome to Aggie Land, Coach.
Thank you very much.
Can you tell us exactly what does that mean, Director of Track and Field? What are some of your responsibilities?
The head coach is really responsible for the complete administration of the program, budget, travel, academics. I oversee personally the track and field workouts for the sprinters, hurdlers, and jumpers, but I also oversee the development of our distance runners, our jumpers, and our throwers by keeping track of what our assistant coaches, James Daniels, my cross-country coach, Katrina Allen, my jump coach, and Lamont Taylor, my throws coach. So I have to sort of throw all this together in one hat and just sort of keep myself moving in about 8 or 9 different directions like an octopus, so to speak.
Okay, that's quite the responsibility. And what brings you here to A&T?
Well, as a coach, I've always had a great deal of respect for what's been going on here on the East Coast. Track and field is very rich here, but I also have a number of great mentors, men that have helped me with my own personal track and field development. And when the job came open, they all called me and said, this is the best track and field job on the East Coast. Wow. And they said, interview for it. And when I did, I was blessed enough and fortunate enough to get the job when I came here.
Great, and I know it's been quite some time. Are you all settled in? I know you've been busy. How's it been transitioning here to A&T?
It's been a little different for me, having never been on the East Coast. You know, the humidity is an issue, but the heat's not. I mean, I'm used to it being hot. And I found a little place here not too far from campus, and I'm waiting for my family to pack up and move here, and I'm very anxious for that, but very happy to be here.
Great, and I know that you have quite the resume. You have coached not only on the university level, but also internationally, and even the Olympics as well. Can you tell us about your experience?
I've been, again, very fortunate to have people that have sort of come to my defense when it comes to coaching. So I've been recommended for a number of international teams through USA Track and Field, as well as working with Paralympic athletes, which got me a trip to Greece in 2004 for the Olympic Games, as well as being recommended. And I served as Pan American Games coach for 2 national teams as well. I was the head coach for the Goodwill Games in Australia back in 2001.
Wow, and I'm not sure where you find the time, but in addition to that, you have 2 manuals and even a book. You're an author. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
I've been told that since becoming a coach that you have to share the wealth, basically, and the people that have shared with me have inspired me to write a couple of books, and I've got something about to be published very soon on the sprints and hurdles, and I have 6 training DVDs that I produced over the last 3 years.
All right, well, we are glad to have all of that. Can you tell us about your vision for A&T Track and Field?
I really see this program, because of the rich tradition that the university already has, and the tremendous genetic pool here of great athletes here just in the state of North Carolina, that I think we can be a national caliber team. First and foremost, we have to start winning some MEAC titles. And that's my major goal. And if we can't win a national title, I want those teams that are winning the trophies to know we're right behind them.
All right, thank you, Coach Vaney. I'm Letitia Farrington, and back to you guys.
Aggie Pride.
Thanks, Letitia. The cross-country team hit the ground running with their first official meet last weekend.
Letty Reddick has more on how the team did at Elon.
This weekend, the Lady Aggies competed on a 3.1-mile course, while the men competed on a 5-mile course. Paris Simmons had the best finishing time in 20 minutes and 10 seconds on the men's side. The men finished in 7th place in the 8K run.
Today was a good race. We got out, went hard. It's a little chilly out here, but after being out for a whole year, I was ready to run, so felt pretty good. I mean, a little tight every now and again, but other than that, it was a pretty good race. I'm excited, ready to do big things this cross-country season, as well as leading the indoor. So I felt pretty good today.
For the Lady Aggies, Janessa Ben had the best finishing time for the women. Ben completed the course in 20 minutes and 33 seconds.
We always tell each other, you know, be smart. Don't go out too fast and anticipate the race.
Have fun.
Have fun and relax.
Yeah.
And that second mile comes, that's where the race begins.
And put in work. Yeah. This Saturday, September 24th, the Aggies will compete in the Greensboro Cross Country Invitational Meet at Hagenstone Park. I am Lydia Reddick for your Aggie Sports Report.
Thanks, Lydia. All that running that cross country does, it's really all about preparation, and the team has been putting in their hours.
And the freshmen are getting to know a little bit about what it takes to become a collegiate runner.
I'm a freshman, Marvin Lambert. This is my first official college cross country meet. It felt alright. The course it was not hard, not easy. It was kind of flat. I felt good coming into my third lap. Between third and fourth, I kind of got kind of tight, a little tired. But I mean, overall, I'm kind of proud of myself.
Coming into this first meet, it wasn't really too bad. I didn't really know what to expect, so I couldn't really felt all that bad. I was happy with my performance. I wanted to break 30 today, ran 29:46. I hope to drop at least 30 seconds every meet, so I feel I'm already on a pretty good pace coming into the first race of the season. But I feel like this season, like I said, I want to drop at least 30 seconds a meet, but then again, by the time we get to MEACs, I want to be around 27, close to running 26, because I kind of want to place in the top half of the field for my freshman year. I think that'd be a pretty good accomplishment to shoot for.
Hey, I have nothing but respect for those cross-country boys. Keep doing your thing.
And here is cross country's upcoming schedule. You know, if you want to see them do their thing. This week we were inside with a volleyball team, but next week we'll be out in the elements for the Aggies' next home game.
So we'll be back to give you all the details on what's going on at the game from the game. Until next time, I'm Ashley Corley.
And I'm Ian Deere. See you next week for another edition of Aggie Sports Report.